you know. Remember when I told you about Tekken? So I had got back on it before Tekken 7 like a year ago just to play it. I've been playing, I was watching them play it, and it inspired me. And so I go home and I just jump online, Raw with Law, one of my favorite characters, and I'm smacking niggas. I get to this one guy, like literally, he wouldn't stop playing me. I beat him like 4 or 5 times in a row. And he got to the point where he messaged me and he got mad because I kept spamming the same move. And I'm like, listen to me, you're a guy of common sense. I know you're a fighting guy, you're a fighting guy. Y'all niggas are all immaculate in fighting games. Y'all love that shit. Y'all love the rhythm and everything. This nigga literally would not block my guy. So what am I gonna do if I can do a running? Listen to me, I'm doing a running jump, that long jump kick shit. Like I'm running, I'm just doing that shit.
Forward X.
Yes.
Forward A on Xbox.
And I'm literally pushing his bitch ass all the way across the screen. And then when I stop, 1-inch punch, boom, and I just do this shit. And I'm fucking him. I'm doing the same shit because I'm like, he's not gonna stop this. I said, is it me? I said, because first I thought I was getting trolled. I said, he can't be this bad. And then he commented, and he's salty. He's like, oh, so you think you're nice because you're playing with that basic ass character and he's such and such. He said, you're not that good.
I wouldn't call Law basic.
And I was like, bro, but you keep losing. And he was like, yeah, but you're not that good. I said, bro, but you lost. I said, at no point did you beat me. I said, I'm not gonna disrespect you. He's like, fuck that, you lame, such and such and such. I said, hey man, I said, please keep my nuts out your mouth. I understand that you saw.
So what do you think? So what do you think about the offensive nature of the new Tekken? So like Tekken 8 doesn't have stages that are infinite anymore, so you can't just run no more and stuff like that. Plus, it's an offensive game. There's lots of offensive tools and stuff like that. Do you prefer the game being like Tekken 7, where it was just like defense was stronger, or do you prefer Tekken 8 because it's more fun to look at?
Oh, well, can I go first?
Go.
I would just say this much. I think I have mixed feelings. I like Tekken 7 because I felt your skill set, if you were nice, you could really punish people because of how good you really were. Right? Not having the game mechanics always dictate. I mean, they did have that rock, paper, scissors shit a little bit, but at the end, you had to fight people. It wasn't.
But that was just cinematic though. Like the game already knows who's gonna win. It just slowed it down to be like, oh, who won?
Yeah.
Like that was for the show. Or whatever,
yeah. But with 8, I'm gonna say, god damn, the fluidity, the fucking moves, because I've been fucking with King. And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, King's broken as shit though,
King
bro.
is so
like,
goddamn disrespectful in that game. I never
broken,
fucked with King.
bro.
I never did. Like since maybe Tekken 2 or 3, I fuck with King. But this right now, like I'm getting nicer with King. It's in a way where it's like I enjoy just dunking niggas. Like it's like remember what's the game we got that you had me get the DNF fighter, and you know
Dungeon Fighters,
the judo nigga,
a grappler.
All right, so how he dunks, nigga, like he literally is just dunking you like a basketball.
You would love Android 16 on Dragon Ball Fighter.
I've been watching. I got it. I just look.
Their team dunk.
My kids play this shit.
Check out my other
I just
channel.
can't get into it just
Shogi.
because I feel like my kids are nice now. So when I play them, they smack me. So I can't enjoy playing them. I can't even if I played Tony, I could learn. But with my kids, they're ruthless because they always want the I beat you. I mean, he's seen witness to that shit. Like nobody wants.
You
to
gotta play them seriously.
Yeah, like
might get.
There's no learning experience with my kids.
I don't hold back on your kids.
If you don't block it. Like I know you don't, and don't ever. Because if they beat you, they're gonna talk shit to you. I love it. But it's like Deuce is cool.
Deuce came out of nowhere last time. He was the one who almost put me down.
He almost put me down too.
It's usually.
But we had
is
the
it
dungeon
Cam? Is it Cam that usually destroys? Is the closest to beating me?
Oh no, Caden. Sorry.
No,
Caden is nice, and that nigga is 9. Listen to me, like my thumbs weren't like his thumbs. You know how they say the generations get better? I swear to you, I don't know when.
But here's the fucked up part though. You know, Deuce was using my character when he almost beat me. He was one hit away.
Yeah,
I went Super Saiyan. Yeah, I was just like, I can't get touched anymore. I went Ultra Instinct, low parry, full combo. He was just like,
he trained at home though, bro. He really did. He been running.
I was very impressed. I was very proud too. I was just sort of like, damn, and I'm so. He's using Xiao Yu too.
Like, at home, he be doing that shit. I was like, bro, the fuck is like these my kids.
But Xiao Yu's a fucking asshole.
Like we have a gauntlet at the house, and my wife would just watch us all play that shit, and she's laughing. She's like, y'all really serious about this shit?
People are really mad at Xiao Yu in Tekken 8. You know that? You know why? Because you know her Phoenix stance where she gets low to the ground, you can press down to like duck like mids and shit, right? You know she's been she's got recorded footage of ducking lows.
What? No, wait
So people are really salty at my character right now, and Nemco hasn't done shit about this.
Maybe
We got a bunch of
trying to
nerds
work
and
on
shit.
their Waffle House
They need to keep
stage.
that in the game. They need to keep that in the game.
My boy, my boy came out. You know about that shit.
Mm-hmm. They fucking.
They asked my boy, the director of Tekken, don't ask me for shit. Everybody, so many people asked him to put out a waffle style stage, and he's Japanese. He don't even speak no English. He's just sort of like, okay. So he went on Twitter. No, they're not. So he went on Twitter, and he was just sort of like, a lot of guys are asking me about this Waffle House stage. People email me with the information, and I'll do my research and see what we can do. So he comes back one day later, like, do you guys know what copyright is? Like, I can't do this shit. Like, what the fuck? But like he was real, bro. We were like this close though.
But I mean,
Like he was considering it. This is Mr. Don't Ask Me for shit.
But I
Namco got the money to
I bet he
get the
made it
license.
though. I just he couldn't do it though.
This is Mr. Don't Ask Me for shit. The fact that he went on Twitter and he considered it means that we were real close, bro.
But how
We're
crazy
real
would that have
close.
been?
Waffle House stage for real?
They need it.
That would have
But
been.
it has to be
funny
authentic. It has a
as shit.
nigga with a cigarette in his ear.
He like
possibly
standing
a
in the
blunt,
back. He like standing in the back.
in the back and leaning. Maybe
You know,
two people
Tekken 8's
around.
an interactive game. They need to be able to knock you into the Waffle House and
Oh,
knock
yeah.
someone into the grill and have it explode or some shit. I don't know.
Like I just fucking try to kick your ass. You go flying
my
through
God.
the window into the Waffle House.
Yeah,
I
we
come
gotta
through,
fight.
pick up a chair, and slap the
Hey,
fuck
wait
out
a
of
minute,
you.
wait a minute, guys. That is so fire. Come on.
That shit should be banned after that.
Because nigga,
They gonna play that shit at
nigga kick a
tournament.
nigga through a window and shit, knock him out of the window.
You should be able to fight in and out of the Waffle House, in my opinion.
Yes.
Waffle
You
House.
be able to knock people in and out
And
of
the Waffle
it.
House, having nigga up against the wall and shit.
Every now and then, a car like drive by and like goddamn kick your ass into the car. You get hit by the fucking car. I fucking combo
Even if
your
they don't
ass
make
off
Chris
the
is talking
car.
about banned stages. That shit sounds like a
I
Smash
need to
Brothers
get this
stage.
shit on. I need to get this shit on PC and see if somebody do that shit. You just never know. Them niggas really be on that shit.
People been complaining about Tekken 8 and some of the decisions they made, and I understand like where they're coming from. But me, as a person who's only a journeyman, I still consider it an extremely fun game. I don't know if it's better than Tekken 7. I don't know what's the better game because Tekken 7 had 12 years to build itself up.
Yeah,
so to say that it's a better game than that is tough because that game had 12 years to build on itself. But this game has potential. Like
It feels good.
Yeah.
The game feels good.
I mean, come on, dude.
I can understand why people are salty though. Like if you're a professional and you're making money off of it, if they added random to the game and it's harder to do things consistently, then I understand that. If they made the game, if one thing I think the pros are right about is I do think that a lot of characters lost their identities. I feel like because of the system and like because of the universal mechanics, a lot of characters became rushdown characters instead of just having their own identity. The only characters that really have their own identity is Steve, Eddie, and
He said poor King.
King. Yeah, they're the only characters that have a different game plan. Everybody else is just rush you down and fuck you up.
He's saying he ain't
I'm not even gonna talk about Reina.
Oh, she's so ridiculous.
Reina's
Oh,
stupid, bro.
she don't even need to be in the game. She should have been a freaking final boss,
Bro,
bro.
you ain't
She
lying.
is. She's the boss of the game, and she's just a normal ass character. She's sick. This motherfucker will grab you by your face and strike you with lightning. Stop.
Yeah.
Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
she's she's nasty with the electrics.
Yeah.
Can't nobody in their family do electrics like she can.
Cutthroat, bro.
She
I-
Ishima?
She Heihachi's daughter.
Yep. So she got Heihachi some of his moveset.
She's got a ton of his moveset. She's the new Heihachi
She's
plus.
been trying to unlock
She's
her
Heihachi
powers.
plus. She's got everything
think of her
Heihachi
with
could do
more speed.
and more.
I think Heihachi was speed.
The electric combo where he uppercuts you 3 times, she could do that shit and more.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Oh, she
I
bro.
She's
did
got
see
command
the Angel
grabs.
Gen. I did cheat and see the Angel Gen. I thought that was
Oh yeah, he's at the end of the game. Yeah, I'm glad that Xiaoyu's the only anime
Bro.
bitch that ever saved a person.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
That's
I
my
remember
girl.
that-
She's a super simp. Imagine being a simp of a simp.
Yeah.
My girl Xiaoyu's such a simp
He's
for
so
Jen.
funny.
She fought for him to the end. She helped. She redeemed this man. She actually changed the motherfucker. 'Cause
Yeah.
nobody else do that shit.
Yeah.
In anime history,
Handcuffing. At its finest.
handcuffing.
people are mad at
Hey, but I
Xiaoyu. Bro.
loved it.
Xiaoyu's on death list.
But no,
I don't think people want to play
But
me.
what you said though, you're right. I will say just to go. I will say this right here. I think what you got to remember with the new age of fighting games and what they are truly doing, you have to balance fun versus.
Making it a strong competitive game because
Yeah.
you should be rewarded for being good.
Hell yeah. Because you got to have a skill gap in the game. Like, if motherfuckers ain't nice like that, I don't want you. Because I'm going to tell you what, my kids are able to play it because they have the shortcut moves. And so because of that, they're fucking nice and they got quick fingers. Let's never forget about
What's crazy about that mode is it's actually stronger if you switch back and forth in between battle.
I do.
If
That's
you
my
like
style.
fight normal and then in certain situations then use your easy inputs, that's devastating. At least as Street Fighter, you have to choose. You can't switch back and forth between easy and normal inputs.
And I think that's
You
where
have
they got
to choose.
Tekken
And
got
Tekken,
them on that.
You can be brutal
They
because you can switch in the
tap
middle.
L1.
Yeah.
Right between the shit, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
and then you inputting it yourself.
Armor
then,
moves.
as you block, I switch right over to the quick shit, and then over that shit. All right, circle this motherfucking low kick, low attacks.
Low
Yeah,
combo.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
universal.
Yeah. So
You do it with every character.
That's cool.
And that shit, when you do that shit, and I'm talking, my kids would be putting in juggles like fucking Caleb plays with that. What's that nigga name? What's his name?
Not Victor.
No, Carlos. There's a big.
That's
not
that's
Victor.
my boy Carlos. You're talking about with the magic.
Yeah,
He
Carlos.
shoots arrows.
Yeah, he's
That's my
fucking
boy.
ridiculous with
I want to
Carlos.
learn how to use him. He's sick.
Like I was like, how the fuck he? And he's nice with this motherfucker with this shit. It got to a point where he ran through the house like 4 or 5 times.
Have you seen any of my new combos? I can like combo you with like some shouty shit, and I can also like utilize the universal mechanics in the middle of my combo. So my new
That's
combos will
nice,
be
yeah.
launcher, and I'll do a filler, and I'll do my endure. And before I do after I do my endure, I usually have some extra shit.
Yeah.
Instead, I'll just use the
And
armor breaking shit as part of my combo, and then I'll finish it.
And that shit'll knock your ass back.
I'm actually pretty nice. Even if you're playing on the big stage, because no stages are wall-less anymore. They got rid of all the stages that are infinite, so every stage has at least a wall. But even if you're playing on the big stage where the wall is very far away, off one combo, I can push you almost to the wall. Shout you don't play no games. People are salty at her, and maybe they should be. I'm taking full advantage.
Well, it's just
I'll
she
go.
can juggle. she juggled like a fucking like just.
She can do damage now too.
Yeah.
She didn't have damage like that in Tekken 7. They
Also,
changed that.
they buffed or something. Yeah.
Xiao Yu's strong. She might be top 5.
Well, she aged. You gotta remember.
She did get older,
So in the game.
but she don't got magic like June and Claudio and
You know,
Devil.
Oh, come
no.
on,
I'm gonna
man.
tell
You know June does way too much damage. Don't even act like June doesn't do too much damage.
on.
June will kill you off 3 combos, bro.
No, the guy that
She'll kill you off 2 if you're really strong.
What's your guy? The guy with the fucking the pimp nigga.
Leroy.
All right, so
Leroy's still strong.
So
Leroy's still top 10.
Leroy in the house is ridiculous. So Kaden has this thing with Leroy where it's like because he uses the auto shit, he's fucking because Leroy has an array of moves. Like understand this, I will say this much. I think because you have to actually do more inputting in Tekken 7, like I said, it's more satisfying. Like that plus actually hold on. One thing that would tip my cap to it at 7, fucking 7 had goddamn Akuma, nigga. And I'm sorry.
Akuma was a problem in
Akuma,
7.
yeah.
People were, Tekken players were salty because Akuma was broken as shit in that game. He got nerfed and he's still like one of the best characters in the game.
I
I
remember
seen
folks
videos
being
of
mad about Leroy too.
Akuma was dragging niggas across the
So
screen.
there's an event called Evo Japan. It's got all the killers. Fuck what you know about Evo. Evo Japan usually be harder because not everybody can go to Evo in Vegas. Some people live in Japan and they don't have the money to travel to that shit. Evo Japan's way harder to win.
Because all the OGs is in it.
In the Tekken 8, in the Tekken 7, Evo Japan, there were 7 Leroys
What the
in
fuck?
the top 8.
What the fuck?
Seven?
I don't even remember who the 8th character was. It was somebody playing someone who wasn't Leroy. But that's how powerful he was in that game.
I mean,
That's
look,
some
look,
old Dragon
No
Ball
other fighting
Fighter.
game.
yeah.
That's some old Dragon Ball Fighters, goddamn GT Goku shit.
Dragon Ball be having more variety than that. You're talking about season 2, maybe.
Yeah, where
After-
GT Goku was just kind of like.
Yeah. Back in season 2, it's not like they got more variety over time because the game got stronger, of course.
Yeah.
But like, nah, I've never seen a fighting game top 8
Yeah.
be. Everybody's like, nah, Leroy's the best character. Fuck that. If you're not playing him, you're not winning.
But look, but like so with that being said, like I said, 7 has a lot of charm.
Had
Like,
Noctis in
I
it,
can't
too.
go back and play 6 and enjoy 6, but I can go back and enjoy because I went
6
back
is
to
good too.
No, 6 is not a bad game.
It's hardcore.
But so that's the difference because 7 was a lot more playable than 6, and then 8 was like
You just
them
have to
niggas
know what you're doing a little.
I think with them 8 years, with the 7-8 years in between the games,
5 is worse than 6 in my opinion.
yeah, no, 5 is.
5 is broken.
I didn't enjoy 5. Like I
If you're
kind
playing
of went away.
Steve and number 5, then you're destroying everybody.
Yeah. But goddamn 8 though, bro, that shit. I started playing with. Actually, that's some kids that started playing.
He's one of the few characters in the new game that's got his own identity. Who's got a different game.
That nigga be dancing.
You remember where he
hit him with the chest shit? He start swinging.
What he's talking about, he's got 3 different stances. He's a stance character, he's a boxer, and he's nice. And you need to know what you're doing.
Like
he's a real advanced character. But if you know what you're doing and you learn all
you can't touch him.
Shit,
he's touch him.
Tough,
like
dude.
bro, because he's bobbing.
When the game first came out,
shit.
he was one of those people. He's like Chun-Li in Street Fighter 6. When Street Fighter 6 first came out, they were like, Chun-Li's probably mid-tier. She's too hard to use. And as people learned how to use her, they were like, oh yeah, Chun-Li's the best character in the game, probably. She's top. She's up there with Luke. Damn. And then like, so Steve's the same thing right now. They were like, oh, Steve got nerfed, like Steve kind of sucks. And then as people learned how to play him, they were just sort of like, oh,
yeah, that nigga's it's not fair,
shit.
Bro. If you run up on a nigga that's nice with Steve, he's gonna beat the shit out of you. And it sucks because he's punching you. These ain't like spins and shit. It's like I'm physically pounding.
He's about
the damage,
but
bro.
He's fucking you up, bro.
The
like,
damage
it's disrespectful.
Immaculate.
You
don't see damage like this in fighting games all the time, bro.
Well,
he's got Potemkin damage, bro.
Balrog used to have some pretty nasty.
Balrog has a nasty reputation.
Yeah, so he can do that shit.
If we're talking about Street Fighter 5, no, Street Fighter. Which game was it? Was it Street Fighter 5? It's both of them. Yeah. So every time Balrog's in a game,
he a cold.
Yeah.
No, people don't like going against him. He's devastating.
Cause it's like if you get caught in that blender of punches, your ass getting chopped. Man.
There's a fighting gamer professional I like to follow named Smug, and he would play Balrog for a long time, and he would just that shit wasn't right, bro.
He cooking niggas.
That shit wasn't right at all, bro. That turnaround punch, he has a punch. If you hold all 3 punches, he's got a punch that you can charge. You can still use your kicks while you're in the middle of this. His kicks are also punches. You can charge that shit for a very long time, and if you get touched by that shit, oh my god, the damage that's gonna do touched on you. And in Street Fighter 5, I'm pretty sure you could combo that. He's got a lot of other techniques.
Come on, bro.
He's got a command throw super in Street Fighter 4. He's got a command throw super in Street Fighter 4, the boxer. Like how Zangief has like do 2 360s and press a punch in order to do his super. Balrog had one of those. That's he step on your foot.
Yeah.
Clock the fuck out of you, and he's still got priority. He's standing really close to you, so he's got Oki, which is like your ability to do stuff after they've already been knocked down.
Which is bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Like, Dragon Ball FighterZ is a game that nerfed Oki a lot. There's a level 3 you can do, and a lot of people can't do shit after level 3 because it's not very fair in that type of game. But the people that had Oki after level 3 were always considered broken, like 21 and GT Oki.
Yeah, 21.
And goddamn fucking
GT. I don't think they ever nerfed 21's Oki after level 3.
UI Goku when they first initially introduced UI Goku and that shit, that nigga was ridiculous, nigga.
He's considered like only upper mid tier now.
Yeah, but remember
he was fucked up. Yeah,
they nerfed the fuck. Look,
I don't think
this
he was
nigga had. This nigga got a fool.
He actually didn't get that nerfed. He just got power crept.
Yeah.
Other probably just got better.
Yeah. He got power crept. The fact that what's the red Goku, the one from GT, Super Saiyan 4. The fact that Super Saiyan 4 existed and the fact that Vegeta existed made him obsolete.
Yeah. And then they brought in 21, and 21 was like a fucking.
Yeah, I keep hearing 21 is the one.
21 got nerfed and she's still the best character in the game almost. The only thing that power crept her was the fact that 21 Lab Coat came out. 21 Lab Coat is still the queen of the game, literally.
I remember Kid Buu.
I played her too.
Kid Buu used to look for a long time. Kid Buu was like top 3 in the fucking game.
He got nerfed into the dirt.
Like, that game, man, that is a beautiful fucking game, bro. Like, I gotta say, that shit's smooth. I got into a little bit. I couldn't ever put good combos. I jumped online.
It's not that hard. There's auto combos in the game. You know, you can just mash square.
No, but I'm saying I got demoralized because I played a couple niggas and they did some disrespect.
I could teach you how to play Dragon Ball FighterZ, but that would not be a good play. So I would rather play like more focused fighting games with you, because I feel like when you throw like 3 characters in there and stuff like that, you get distracted and stuff like that. It's easier for me to teach you how to play like a 1-player game. So if we were playing like DNF Duel, Street Fighter 2, maybe even Marvel vs. Capcom, it'd be way easier for me to teach. No, hold on, another team game. I think you do better at
Tekken,
mano a mano than when it comes to So I don't know if I'm the best teacher of Tekken because I'm somewhat of an advanced scrub. I'm a hardcore casual, I'm better at other games. I'm better at Street Fighter than I am at Tekken.
Tony, but you gotta stop this humble shit. You're the nicest fuck in this game.
I am. No.
How many characters have you mastered?
In what? In Tekken? Only Xiaoyu, and I've not mastered her.
Okay.
I'm only got to the point where I'm very consistent with my combos and setups. Once I know what everybody else is trying to do to me, I'll say that I've mastered her. But until I stop being scared of people, I can't say I've mastered her. Because every time I go up against a character I've never played before, I'm scared as fuck. I go up against a king and shit like that, I start panicking. So it is what it is.
Yeah, King is disrespectful.
I don't go against that many of them, but like when I do,
it's like, bro, them niggas are playing basketball with you. They're dunking away.
I think that I'm pretty good at Tekken ball though, I'm not gonna lie.
I love that shit.
I think that I'm pretty strong.
Dude, do you understand?
I played a little bit of
fun?
Tekken ball online.
That
I think
shit
that
is
I'm pretty
You played
good.
online?
A little bit.
See, not for
I think I'm
kids.
okay.
Like, who was your character?
Xiao Yu, of course. I still play Xiao Yu. The only person I lost to was that fucking bear. I went against Akuma and that motherfucker rocked my ass in Tekken ball. That bear fucked me up. I was like, dude.
Let me see who I fuck with. I used, damn, what did I use?
They got to put out Akuma soon on Street Fighter.
Yeah, Akuma's gonna be playable in an event coming up soon online. I think it's
So they
happening
gonna add him
this
to the
month.
game?
Yeah, Akuma's coming to the game soon, and he's gonna be playable in an event coming up.
Well, I will buy
online.
that. I'll buy that character. I don't normally
I
buy
already got the
characters.
point saved up for him.
We think that they're gonna drop Super Street Fighter at the same time. They're gonna do a massive update to the game at the same time because they dropped a mini patch to fix some broken shit in the game. Like for instance, you know the JP, that motherfucker that looks like a pimp that be holding a cane.
Yeah.
So like in the game, you've got anti-airs and you've got shoryukens. So shoryukens are invincible, but you take a giant risk by using them. If someone blocks your shoryuken, you get set up for a full combo, right? That makes sense, right? So there's also normal anti-air. So if you're like crouching and you press heavy, with a lot of characters, they just do like a don't jump at me type move where they knock you out of the air. But this move usually is not invincible to air moves. You can trade with them. So like if you time it wrong, the person who's jumping at you with an attack can like hit you at the same time. Yeah. So JP's crouching heavy was a dragon punch. Nobody knew this. This shit was not reflected in the frame data. It was invincible to air moves. They took this shit out of the game and Capcom admitted it in the patch notes. They were just sort of like, yeah, we took away the air invincibility from JP's crouching heavy punch. I was like, excuse me? This motherfucker was invincible?
You didn't know you missed out.
He's so broken! He was so broken. This was the little patch. A lot of characters didn't
That's
even touch.
crazy, though.
My character didn't even get touched in the patch.
So was nobody really fucking with him like that?
No, there were in Japan. In Japan, it was JP Central. In Japan, they had mastered the character, and there was a ton of JPs out there.
That's somebody
They
realized.
need to give my baby a motherfucking better drive rush.
They didn't do enough for Manon. Manon got buffed in the patch, and it wasn't enough. The fact that her level 2, the anti-air, was not hitting consistently.
Don't fuck around. Maybe.
Y'all
she's a
should
baddie.
be mad at Justin because he's mad at Manon, and Manon's like top 3 bottom character. She's almost the worst character in the game.
So
if
why-
Aki wasn't there, she'd be the worst character.
Why is he so? I thought she was supposed
She's
to be there.
in a game where drive rush is very important. Her drive rush is trash. And she gets medals and does more damage for throwing you, but if she can't touch you, it don't fucking matter. She needs a lot of help.
I really
She
feel
can't-
like if they fix her drive rush, I feel like my creativity will take over. I'll find a way to close the distance.
She-
You know,
I think they need to fix her drive rush. I think her normals are good. I think that she needs to save medals between rounds. Like Jamie keeps his strength. So
I think she do keep her medals between rounds.
she does. I don't
She
know.
always did.
I don't know. Manon for some reason is just if you're now keep in mind we're talking about the top 5% of players tournament. If we're talking about like where I'm ranked at, you can still devastate people with Manon. Absolutely. Don't be discouraged. Even though your girl's like bottom 3, don't get it twisted. She'll eat you for fucking breakfast. don't even sleep on her for a second.
I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like.
But if we're talking about like professionals, if you were trying to win at Capcom Cup, there was no Minaj at Capcom Cup. That's all I'm saying. There was no Kimberly's at Capcom Cup. There was only one Lily, the Indian girl. Like one Lily. I was cheering for him so hard. I wanted him to win so bad. There was no way in hell. But
does nobody play Rashid either?
Rashid turned out to be secret top tier. He's very hard to use, but if you know how to use him, he's devastating. He's probably top like 5.
Damn.
Sheesh.
He's the only top tier DLC. Basically, it's between. So Jury's the character that won the $1 million. She's considered upper mid tier to lower high tier, and she's a person from Japan went with Jury and got the $1 million. So she's basically considered at this point she's the queen. After that, it's JP is definitely the next best character, and then we're looking at like everybody. So Luke, big time, is right next to JP. He's stupid powerful. He's a way better version of Ken and Ryu. He's got this move called crouching medium. So fighting games have this shit called scaling for your combos. Scaling makes it so that as the longer your combo is, the less damage it does. So usually if you hit somebody with a crouching medium that has a lot of scaling on it, and you won't do a lot of damage off the big combo. Luke's crouching medium has almost no scaling on it, and it's very risk-free. By throwing it out there, you don't take a much chance in getting punished. So you're just throwing that shit out there. You don't got a very good chance of getting punished. And if you touch somebody with it, you can do a big 50 damage combo.
Fuck, that's some old Bardock Larry and shit.
He's devastating. Luke is definitely number 2, number 3, number 1.
Bro, that lead to so many bitches.
He's nasty as fuck.
You said
Chun-Li is definitely top 3 in the game. Chun-Li can jab you into a full combo and get a ton of damage. Also, she can do everything in the game. She's the most balanced character, period. But she's extremely hard to use. But if you know how to use her,
But nobody,
she's broken as fuck.
Like nobody's
broken
won a
as fuck.
tournament with her though, right?
Major tournaments, yes, but not Eva. But yes, people have won tournaments with Chun-Li. She's brutal. Don't
I
even
think
talk about
Akuma
Japan.
gonna be a monster.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So is Ed any good?
He's
Yeah, it's fucking fun.
he's considered upper mid tier because his jab he can do everything, but his jab is trash, so he's not good from close range. So if you can subjugate that
Damn,
weakness,
that's crazy.
then he's okay. But he's not considered top 5. No,
But he hurt though.
he's also extremely hard to use. He's definitely the hardest character to use in the game. His combos take very precise timing. He's my worst character. I'm better with everybody. I'm better with Rashid and Chun-Li.
I'm sticking Ryu to a cool.
Ryu,
I feel like Akuma
people say
gonna
Ryu
be
is the
the
Ryu.
monster.
People say Ryu is the Akuma waiting room.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Akuma's gonna be fucked up. Imagine doing Drive Rush Raging Demon.
But see, the thing that makes Akuma dope though is that Akuma is basically them niggas but spread out and more vicious.
But he takes more damage.
Yeah.
He's usually I don't know what they're gonna do with him because I feel like everything Akuma used to do, Ken can do. Ken's the offensive monster now. So everything that Akuma used to have, Ken has now. So what are they gonna give to Akuma to make him different from
But that
Ken?
nigga have an install.
That'd be
He
sick.
like
Nobody has an install yet, except for Blanca and Ryu's not really an install. He just gets a stronger fireball for a second.
Oh damn.
Blanca's is an install. Someone else has an install too. I don't remember who it is. You remember?
Shit. I'm still.
Blanca shit is devastating. Considered top 2 level 2s in the game. Him and JP. Blanca's fucked up, bro. I don't like him at all.
Fuck Blanca. Every time I get a rank up, I have to face one of them fuckers and lose.
How you think of Ken is how I think of Blanca.
Oh fuck Ken. I can fuck Ken's up.
If I catch Ivy Girl playing Blanca by herself, I'm gonna disown her.
Why?
I'll be like, I can't believe you
Why?
dishonor me like that. That's my most hated
it's
character.
like
I hate
playing
going against him.
Voldo and Soul Calibur.
God, I hate it. You know why?
Voldo was fucking fun.
I'm gonna tell you
One
the reason
bro,
why I
like,
had played because this nigga's
He
running
lost
around in a
it.
cotton piece, motherfucking S&M bondage ass.
This motherfucker just
laid
go
out
backwards on you.
He had the fucked up
Do that
head.
shit
He's
like-
blind.
Play this. Do that shit
Yeah,
like
You
that
knew how to play Voldo?
You
Old
ambitious.
dog cooks
Because he had
niggas.
reach. He had reach in the dog. No, you understand that?
Yeah,
I don't like his throws, bro. He like crawl up on you and then stab you and shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of me. Like, ah.
He was one of my favorite
Creepy.
characters to play with. Him, Mitsurugi, the goddamn Secret.
Can we so?
A nightmare.
Taki.
This is a hot take, but isn't Voldo one of the dope? Now he's no homo. Pause.
No, did he?
For real, all that shit. Voldo's got one of the dopest character designs of all time because he's just a creepy ass motherfucker. He's blind, he's got straps on, he's got claws, he's crawling backwards and climbing over you.
That
He
nigga,
gets
that
it.
nigga move like Beyonce.
That nigga's
like
passing,
nigga.
like shifted like this and shit.
He'd be like,
He never sits still, bro. He never sits
he
still.
doesn't
That
talk. He
nigga
just
hit
hits
your
his.
ass with some
Yeah,
claw
his
shit.
ankle-
He's
his
so
ankle-
He can lay down
sick.
fucking flat in the
Tony,
swing
his
and
ankles
like this and
pause,
shit.
his
That's
ankles
love
is
type
crazy.
of motherfucker,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like he ain't hitting you like straight on. It's like cause his movements, like he literally, as the fight started, he's already, you know.
Did anybody see that move where he like explodes? He'll roll around on the ground and he'll like explode or something. Fucking this shit. I was like, this fucker's weird, bro. What do I do about this? No matter what character I play,
that has to fight him.
the only this is the reason I started playing Sophia, because that's the only character that had a solution to that. I'll just start stabbing the ground. That's the only character.
Yeah, what
Nightmare
Mr.
Secret
Ruby's-
could probably do too.
Boom, Mr.
No,
Ruby's
I
low. Boom,
I
he stabbed the ground and do that.
Had the blade,
She's hard to play. I
loved
loved.
Ivy.
She's one of my favorite characters in Soul Calibur. Period. I love her character design. She's so hard to play.
Tony, I used
You
to
need to
love
be strong.
Tony, I love playing with that because I'm talking about I can get combos up because one, it's like it reminded me of like a Mortal Kombat character with the way she can hit the floor. So if you coming at her and you think you just, because you forget sometimes and just black out as you're trying to charge at me, once you get in my range, right for the floor. Then as I do that, I'm pushing you back combo. Wow.
She had too many options. The fact that she could stab you through the floor,
Yeah.
put your weapon between a blade and a whip,
Yeah.
and she's got all the moves that come in between that. She
Yeah.
switches back and forth.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
and then she had command throws.
Yeah.
If you were real nice, she had like, what's my boy from SNK? You know, Geese. She had Geese level commands off her command throws. In order to do that command throw where she grabs you, holds onto you, and all the blades split off and start stabbing you,
Yeah.
that shit is very, very, very hard. That shit is not easy to do,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
If you could do that shit, I'd be like, oh, you're the shit, bro. I was like, oh my god.
I used to fuck
Does
with
he really
Taki.
do that to you?
Yeah, fun character to play with.
I used to fuck with Taki too, cause Taki like Taki
Taki.
can fuck you up.
That
And
shit
then
when
she
she
like
roll
had that
up.
move where she hit the ground and like boom, it's a big explosion on your
The
ass.
ninja bomb. Taki's
Yeah.
got one of my favorite stances in video games. She's
Yeah.
got a blade on her back and a blade on her hip.
Yeah.
And one of these motherfuckers got fragments of soul edge in it.
Right.
And see, she's just ready. She's just fast. And I like her scream. Back in the day, she'd be like, I can't make the. You know, when she tried to rush you, she made that scream, that high pitch ass scream.
That damn
I appreciate a
bullshit.
voice actress.
Yeah.
Whoever voice actress, the American Taki back in the
Her
day, that's a
little
good ass
behind,
scream.
her behind grab, she like cut your throats.
Yeah.
Did she have
I mean,
a
dude,
fucking
that
combo?
she was a bad.
Yeah, so she did have an air throw off of the ninja bomb. If you ninja bomb someone, you could like do the ninja drop on.
Yup, and then
Yep.
boom, slam their ass. She was a monster. Talim was a monster with the little club things.
Bro,
Yeah, she had the tonfas.
Bro, who
Yeah,
had
she had the
who was
tonfas.
the nigga that had the massive ass sword?
That's my boy Siegfried.
That's
Nightmare.
Siegfried and Nightmare.
Siegfried and Nightmare were the
In
worst.
Soul Calibur 3, when they put the black dude, Zasalamel, in with the scythe, I remember being like, is that a black guy wielding a
He was an
scythe
immortal.
with golden eyes?
He was trying to
He
die.
immediately became my character.
He was the boss of that game.
Look, nigga, Zasalamel, he had a move where he was just like, flip at your ass with the scythe. And like, look,
Fucking it like a buzz.
I'll tell you what my favorite Zasalamel move is. He knocked you into the air and he could like, it's this anti-air move where he drag you back down with the scythe. I love that shit so much. He'd
a
be
lot
like,
of
no,
his
get the
moves,
fuck
he'd be like
down,
hooking
sit
you and
down.
pull you close
Hell
to him.
yeah.
And then he could like push you back. He really could control the space because he like slip the scythe underneath your foot, hook you and pull you close to him. And then boom, boom, boom.
He's a big dude, bro. He had great spacing. Like the fact that he had as good range as the other good range characters. Like the fact that he could fight with Killick and like Killick couldn't have a range of village over him was Killick had a slight range of village over Zasalamel, but not by much.
Hey, but he was nasty. No.
Oh, Killick was my first character in Soul Calibur.
No.
Maxi.
My first character was Maxi with the nunchucks.
If we go back to
I
Soul
love Maxi, but
Blade,
it's hard to block with him.
if we go back to Soul
He's
Blade,
like-
my first character was Rock. But if we go in Soul
I
Calibur,
played Taki in Soul Blade. In Soul Blade, I played Taki.
Miss Ruby.
Yeah, Mitsurugi became my character in Soul Calibur. Like all
And
the
Soul
Soul
Calibur,
Calibur
like,
sets, I always play Mitsurugi.
And then after Soul Calibur 2, I played Sylvetia. So my main character changed every time. But after Soul Calibur 2, I kept Sylvetia for the rest of the series. So when Soul Calibur 5 came out, I didn't want to play it because it only had her kids in it, and neither of them played exactly like her.
But hey man, let's be for real though. That was Soul Calibur was a nice change of pace with weapons. So I mean, because if you look at the realistic aspect of the game, nigga, I'm hitting you with a sword. Something supposed to come off.
I think I think Namco should let a third party company make Soul Calibur, because I feel like they'd be holding back on Soul Calibur because they want Tekken to be fire. Soul Calibur doesn't have nearly the tight ass combos or like the very a lot of the stuff that's cool about Tekken they don't throw into Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is cool in its own way just because of what it is, the 8-way run. Plus like just being a cool ass game, having a story in different modes. Usually in guest characters is fire. But if they
cool stages,
let
nice
another
designs.
agreed.
Yeah,
Let another company make Soul Calibur and let them.
But who would you have
what they
make
wanna
it?
do. Arxis is crazy, but I don't want them to make a 3D game. I want someone else to make a 3D game.
But who else is good at 3D games
I
though?
want that One Piece fighters from
I would let
get
Square make
Sega
it.
to make it.
I let Sega make it too.
The Sega do make some good fighting.
I like Square build because they made Dissidia, but I don't know if those same developers are still around.
Nigga, the way we going right there, hell no. Tony,
One of the Mega
nigga,
Man
there ain't
versions.
nobody like. If you see the name on the company, that shit ain't no.
I'm trying to think, but people don't. But fighting game companies are like real specialists these days. Just like the only company I've seen come out and even stand a chance is like Riot right now. Riot made League of Legends. They're coming out. Their fighting game looks promising as hell. I gotta
Yes,
give
it
them
does.
credit.
Yes, it does.
But like you don't usually see outsiders come out and make a lot of
Hell,
good shit.
hell, I don't know.
Who
Honestly,
made Killer Instinct? Let them make Soul Calibur.
wow.
Because Killer Instinct was crazy.
No, fuck that. Let us make another Killer Instinct.
Well, you know they got their final update the other day, so
Well, I'm just saying though.
I'm expecting another Killer Instinct.
I think they should go ahead and start like that shit. Or
Can I get Killer Instinct on PlayStation?
can I get Killer Instinct? Well, Microsoft, hey, they might be.
They're not gonna do it, but I'd love it.
Tony, listen to me. At this point, them niggas, we got games. They said this is Phil Spencer literally said out of his own fucking mouth. At this point, we are a search when they got Activision, and you know what that brought and Blizzard. So it's like we have games for sale.